You are not the first to pass this way. Those who seek the spirit of Norway face peril and adventure, but more often find beauty and charm. Thought I was gonna make that noise though, right?
Well, hang on, you know DaniEllisVision?
So look first to the spirit of the seafarer. In maybe spring of 2017, Disney, in conjunction with Norwegian fragrance designer Geir Ness, released a Frozen-inspired scent called Frozen in a Bottle. Geir Ness, I know him because he has he has a fragrance line that is displayed very heavily in Norway, in Epcot, in Disney World. And I've actually had the extreme pleasure of meeting Geir Ness, fragrance designer extraordinaire, I think 3 times. I will insert a picture here. I set up this display of all my Geir products. I also have this autograph photo, personalized to me. Whatever. To Danielle, 8/15/13. Love, Geir Ness. So the fragrance that he had already created that is featured in Norway is called Layla, which is named after his mom, actually. And his male fragrance, I think, is just called Geir. Yeah. It's just called Geir, the power of Norway. So I have been wearing this particular fragrance, Layla, for many years, since I was a kid. That's from 2013, so that's already 4 years. I really don't know when I got my first bottle or when I first met him. So I've been familiar with this for a while, and it's always been, not a signature scent, but a scent that I always keep in my collection, especially because every time I go to Disney World, I'll purchase a new one. So I was really interested when this Frozen in a Bottle came out. It's no secret that I'm not a fan of Frozen at all. Review/commentary to be coming soon on that. But I really love the Norway Pavilion, and I really love Geir Ness, or at least all the products that I have experienced from him in the past. In addition to all of that, the fragrance sold out like right away. So that was just kind of another draw that, it's really just the Frozen hype hysteria that existed. I don't know if it still does. So I ordered it right away offline when it became available, and I actually never opened it because I was saving it for a review to do on this channel. I had not been active at the time, so it's remained unopened for all of these months. But I have smelled it because my sister and my mom have their own bottles, so I've smelled it, but I have not really worn it out. So I kind of just want to talk about what I think about it, and especially how it compares to Layla. And I know a lot of people who haven't smelled Layla or don't own it, don't really care about the comparison because they're interested in this singular Frozen scent, but because Layla was so near and dear to my heart, and that was the reason that I bought this, I thought it would be interesting to do my thoughts on that one versus this, especially because Layla is his only female scent and it's named for his mother. His other male scent is named for himself. So obviously those just seem kind of like his babies, that he cares for those 2 products a lot, and the fact that he was introducing another one in collaboration with Disney, I wanted to know how similar it would be, or if it would be vastly different, or if he's playing off similar notes that he has in the other ones. That's basically what I was interested in. So here is the bottle. And because I have not opened this, I guess it's kind of an unboxing. I really don't think there's anything inside, but the back of it says, okay, I'll start with the front. Okay, it says on the front, Disney Frozen stylized in the fashion that was on all the promotional posters and merchandise in a bottle. The back says, inspired by the film's spectacular scenery, I crafted a fragrance that captured the natural magic of my native Norway, not only its sparkling fjords and dazzling glaciers, but the elemental power of the mountains and the pristine, invigorating air. I've created Frozen in a Bottle, Geir Ness, fragrance designer. So, okay, it unboxes just like this from the top. Yeah, there's nothing inside, but this is the bottle. It's clean, it's cute, but it definitely doesn't say, like, novel fragrance. The thing that I love most about Layla is its uniqueness. You can smell that anywhere, if you're familiar with it, and know exactly what it is the second that you get a whiff in your airways. You know, there's no mistaking it for anything else. It's super unique, and that's what I love, in scents especially. Nobody's gonna smell like you, nobody's going to confuse it for something else. Definitely if it's considered more unique, there's going to be more probability that people will dislike it, I guess. I don't know, I feel like it's better to have something that people will be passionate about, either in negative or positive, but both on very ultra different ends of the spectrum versus something just being middle of the road all the way around. So the bottle is nice, it's clean, it's cute, and that's kind of not what I would want from a Frozen perfume because that's what I was already wary of from the beginning. Cute is not something that I would want with a scent because that to me is leaning toward a more childlike packaging, which it's not, but I would rather have something strange. Even like unique shapes tend to differentiate high-end perfume from not necessarily all the time. So I'm just going to spray. I can kind of actually, even just taking the top off, already smell some stuff coming through. All right, I don't want to speak too prematurely. Okay, so I'm getting clean but I'm also getting flowery. What I like is, and you know, of course, am I influenced by what it says? Probably. But I like that it's saying, inspired by the film's spectacular scenery, I crafted a fragrance that captured the natural magic power of the mountains and the pristine, invigorating air. I'm smelling like crisp air is definitely a part of this. Cold air. Yeah, I'm really getting just this crispness. I don't really know how to explain. Really just like sharp, crisp air, you know, that you smell when you first get out of your car on a cold day. When you go from that extreme of warm to cold, it kind of sweeps over you. That's not what I'm getting. I'm getting floral. I like that because from what I understand, there's also a lot of flowers and valleys in Norway. But yes, I am definitely getting cold scenery. And that's actually very interesting about this scent. I'm happy that they didn't do like, whatever they would call it, but Anna's perfume, or I guess Elsa would probably be more appropriate. Because a lot of times with promotional scents, they tend to make it after a character, or even after a movie. And even though this is called Frozen in a Bottle, it's not making me think of the film at all. It's not giving me Frozen. It's really giving me Norway, what I imagine would be Norway, opposed to Frozen, which I like because I don't really like that or have an intense connection to it. But I guess if you were buying it for the sole purpose of loving the film, maybe you wouldn't like that so much. You want it to smell like Olaf making warm cookies. It's just definitely not unique like Layla is. It's not, well, watered down how I imagined it would be. It isn't quite on the same level, but it's not a body spray. It's definitely elevated from that, which I appreciate. I mean, it's $50, so I would hope so. It's good. It would never replace Layla for me, but most perfumes wouldn't replace Layla for me because I adore it so much. It definitely gives me winter. You know, but at the same time, it does give me a little bit of spring and summer. I am also seeing that, or smelling that, I mean. Because, yeah, there is also this floral element and this very just open air element. I do see how Geir Ness created this, as in, it doesn't smell like Layla, but I can see how they're related, you know, maybe not brother and sister, but like distant cousin, maybe not even, like his mom knew your mom really good back in the day, so like you call her Aunt Cheryl, but you're not actually related, like kind of like that. This is even ow, what's happening? This is a lovely radiant body bronzer. It smells delicious. Geir has a wide variety of products. This is not sponsored. I wish it was. Geir, if you are watching this, just know I'd love to interview you. I'd love to talk to you. We've met several times. I'm sure you remember. Somebody's like, you're just trying to show off all your stuff. Yeah. Because when Geir sees this, I want him to know that I'm not a fake fan. The man's a god, okay? Kind of like a uber buff Anderson Cooper. Don't believe me? Insert modeling portfolio now. That's me screaming at my editing team. Get it done!
DaniEllisVision. What?